Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Phoenix 1987-20 here to bring my review of Splatoon 2. Uh, Splatoon 2 is a very interesting game for me because you got the story mode and then you got the online mode. To me, I feel like this game, Splatoon 2, is the answer to Nintendo's answer to Call of Duty and Battlefield and those type of shooters. Um, since Splatoon 1 was on the Wii U, they try to use everything that the Wii U had to make the game. And when they did this game, they did the same type of thing, try to utilize everything that's in the Nintendo Switch. Um, because you can play the game two different styles, with the gyroscope on motion or with it off and using your R your R stick. I was gonna say the C stick, but R stick. Um, and so depending on what type of player are you, because a lot of people out there love the motion and able to aim with the motion because it reminds them of a mouse, just point and click. Where a lot of us are prefer the standard controller. Um, with this game, like graphically wise, with this game is pretty darn stunning, in my opinion. Um, like Nintendo, it is cartoonish style. It's not the realistic. So if you want realistic, then you might well just get a PlayStation or an Xbox or PC and get games for those systems. If you want to enjoy and have fun, and you just want to kick it with your friends or your family that's anywhere across the country if they have Splatoon and Nintendo Switch, um, it's a great game to come and get together. It reminds me of GoldenEye for the N64, that type of feeling, um, where you can turn on paintball mode in N64 and have that kind of fun. The stages are neat and wild and crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So I do like that. But going back to the graphics, like I said, it's pretty darn stunning. Again, not realistic, more cartoony-ish. You can see, for most part, the textures on the ground, the textures in the trees, and the textures on like the background, and it gives you a good feel of what you're looking at. They're not, like I said, not realistic, so you're not going to see every single thing like Call of Duty would have. Um, like I said, for the controls, I love the motion. I love like that. If I wanted to do a slide, I can just go my squid mode there and slide away from enemy shots, stuff like that. Got to make sure what color I am, to depend on what ink that I'm sliding in. So if I'm not paying attention and I'm just shooting around and doing what I need to do, and I try to slide into not my color, it's gonna hurt you. So be aware of your color and what paint you slide in. Music for this game was very, I don't know, hit and miss. It didn't seem like the type of music you would see in like a Call of Duty, and I'm going to compare this game to Call of Duty all the time. Um, this this music for me I found very subtle, very light, um, like a noise in a background, with which is awesome because it still gives you the main point of concentrating where you can hear like the shots and where they're coming from and stuff like that. Um, one thing the story in this game, well, there is somewhat of a story to it, a very short story that I found, but it was more of just having the fun, the multiplayer battles, and stuff like that. Uh, the game, for me, does it because it brings me back. It reminds me of my childhood playing, like I said, N64 GoldenEye, and able to, turn on paintball mode, turn on that funny stuff with just enjoying myself. And that there was a new way on how to do like first person shooter game. Um, so I really enjoy this a lot. Like you'll find me on it online all the time. My son, who's 5, plays this all the time. My 2 daughters, they play it. It's just a really fun game, and they really love enjoying it. That's pretty much it. Like, if I'm gonna give this rating, this game, like I said, it's my review. Game, I'm gonna give it probably an 8.2 out of 10. It's not that solid 10 because it does have a few flaws in it, and it's not the game's fault. It's Nintendo's fault, and I'll explain that you need a paid prescription to play the game, and that's where I dislike what Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. I'm paying for a prescription, but I'm paying for everything else that I need because you guys put 80% of the game out and decided I'm going to charge everybody a lot of extra money to put into it to make sure you get 100%. What happened to the good old days when you didn't do that? And the biggest flaw I found in this game is I got to use my cell phone to chat. If I'm playing Fortnite and I'm playing on handheld mode, I can plug it in. I can get a Bluetooth adapter transmitter for it and plug it in. But again, for Splatoon, like I don't like the idea that I gotta use a cell phone for chat. It's very anti consumer. Like now I have to, if I'm under the age that I don't own my own cell phone, I have to borrow somebody else's cell phone, even when I'm playing with my family and friends across the country. So if I'm 10 playing this with my family or friends across the country or wherever they live, could be 2 blocks down the street. I need a cell phone. If not, we can't chat back and forth to make our strategy and our gameplay, and that's when I give a great big thumbs down for that because not everybody has the access to a cell phone. So that's Nintendo. That's like I said, thumbs down. Like, what are you doing? But like I said, overall, I'm gonna give this game an 8.2 out of 10. So I hope you guys have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good night. So if you like my videos, hit the like button, share this with all your family and friends, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and leave a comment below because I love to hear what your comments are. This is Phoenix 198720. Peace.